What do I earn streaming on Twitch with an average viewership of right now 250 viewers? Well, to get to this answer, what we're going to do is we're going to go back in time. So I'm currently looking at my dashboard that is not allowed to be shown on Twitch. And I'm going to start from, let's see here, from March. So March, oh, I should probably use a different color. March 2023. So March 2023, I had an average viewership of 86. Which is, you know, what is, and what is this? This is now, what is this short black screen? It is earnings. Now, I could do this a little bit more professionally, and I will, because I know you guys are all professionals here. Yeah. So we start at March, and we're going to go down every single time. So in my table, I'm going to go and have the average viewership. So view and earned. So we start at March 2023. So every jump will just be another month. So the average viewers I had on that month was 86. And I made $119. $119 for 86 viewership. And I guess we should put time streamed. I streamed for 55 hours that month, which is quite a lot. So this is quite a significant, like, you can see how small that is. But if you think of most streamers, if you go look on Twitch, I'm going to reference the South African community. Oh, actually, let's just go to Age of Empires. If we go to Age of Empires, we can see Tips is 98 and the next person is at 14. So from my guessing, if Tips has an average of, let's say, 100, I think he earns about $150 a month from Twitch. Unless he has a lot of German subs, because I know he lives in Germany, but he's from New Zealand, so New Zealand subs also pay a bit more. So I would say he makes about 150 from Twitch. And the thing is, I could be wrong. He could have some very loyal supporters that give subs and stuff, but it won't go above 300. So this is not a really big metric or a really big difference in there. Now, let's go to the next month. The next month, I had 98 viewers. I made $157 and I streamed for 60 hours. So I made a little bit more than 150, but I did stream a little bit more, right? And let's go for the next month, May. May, I barely streamed at all. I was in South Africa, so I was a little bit shit. And I made $72. But see, I still made 72 with a 67 average. So I did take a little bit of a break. The next month, I had 81. I streamed more. I had made 151. I streamed 67 hours. Now you can see this with 60 hours before, I made more, but I had a higher average. But you can see how consistent the earnings is. And again, 86 with $92 that I made. But I only streamed 40 hours. So I streamed very little compared to the others, and that is also why they decreased, because I had to go to South Africa again. But then, this is why we have a separate tab. Then August 2023. So from there, let's look at how things have changed. So August 2023, things heated up a little bit. I had an average of 155 viewers and I made $267, but I streamed for 69 hours. So I realized consistency is going to be key to get higher earnings. And that's what kind of happened. The next month, I had 157. I streamed 92 hours and I made $444. So you can see the hours increased, consistency increased, and so money increased as well. Then the month after that, I had a few good donations, which was great. I loved it. I only had an average of 121, and I made $596, which was wild, but I did stream 92 hours because, again, consistency. So consistency was key here. And then 178, I made $779. This was my craziest month, honestly. And this month I'm at 244 and I have made $482. Now, you can see this is a jump, but this is also because I got some donations and so on. So it became a lot more feasible. It was December, you guys, now month of giving. But you can see the drop in January. And the January drop is a very common thing in streaming and YouTube and everything. So you can see all my earnings from this. And now I didn't break Twitch TOS because I was not sharing my screen. Now, I'm expecting the money to go up significantly from this tournament because the average viewer I had was insane. The average viewership was wild. I'm gonna send you guys, if I stream the day and I wish you could correlate this. From ads, I make about $10 on 120 viewers from one stream a day. But if I have, let me see, if I have 200 viewers, I make $17 to $20, let's say $20. So it's not double the viewers, but you can see the increase is exponential. So you start off making a 1-to-1 ratio, kind of, it's a 1.1.5. So for every viewer, you're gonna make $1.5 from ad revenue. That's something that you can more or less calculate, except when you get to bigger numbers. I would say that this holds true for up to like 100 viewers. And then when you go above 100, that's when things start to increase exponentially. So 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.5, and then it goes wild. And this is, of course, depending on the donations and everything. But this is what I would say is what happens to stream numbers. So if I had to make a guesstimate, because let's go back to our Age of Empires streamers. Let me see how many the Muslim is on right now. If the Muslim is streaming with 540 viewers right now, I would guess, and let's say he's streaming with the whole month 540, I would guess he makes, if without, like, with subs and everything, if it's like same as his numbers, probably 2,000 a month. Probably 2,000 a month. That's just me guessing. But I know that he has a lot more subscribers and stuff, but it would be around 2,000, which is not enough in his country to like live a good life. But I know he has a team and everything, so it does change things a little bit. However, if he had 1,000 average viewers for the month, I would say he could easily get to like, so I don't even know if he makes 2,000. I'm thinking about it now. I think this would be like 1.5K if it was only at 550 for the month. Probably 1.5 or 1.4K, maybe even 1.3. Moment he hits 1K average viewers, I would say he earns between 3,000 and 5,000 a month. So that is how crazy the difference is. And again, it's all exponential growth. The moment you reach a certain number, it becomes exponential. So no, these numbers fluctuate a lot. So, but also I'm keeping in mind what the Muslims' streaming hours are. So yeah. So, I mean, if you're going to be streaming, this is not going to be a full-time job. I'm not leaving my job for these numbers. I'm not quitting my day job for $800 a month, That's not happening. I earn a decent salary. I'm not doing it for streaming. If I can get to 450 average a month, like viewers, I would guess that my revenue would be about 1.8K. And that is the day that I decide, 1,800K, oh my God. That is the day I can decide to leave my day job. Because then I can do full-time content and I can actually make it grow even bigger because it's all exponential. So yeah, there you guys go. Analytics. Sub count is deceptive now due to regional pricing of subs. Yeah, but we keep that in mind. AoE viewers are mostly from high quality regions, but yeah. The Muslim streams a lot. Yeah, so he would make more. Maybe he is at then 2 point something, but I would say 1.5 to 2.5 maximum with those numbers. But I know he does get up to 1,000, so his numbers do fluctuate, Some days will be a lot better. So, oh yeah, the whole point is, so if I go and I look at Mr. Mashida. Mr. Mashida is streaming with 8 viewers right now. With our formula we've just developed, he's making about, per month, he's going to make like $15 this month. If I raid him and a few of you guys stay, that $15 turns into $40. And from 15 to 40 is insane. So yeah, so Tim, yeah, we're just gonna quit our jobs now. Let's do it. But the same with everything. Even if 200 of you go to the Muslim stream, that again is an exponential increase for him. So all of these people, if they're earning like $15, $20 a month, the moment I raid them, that number jumps for their day. So on their graph, I'm gonna give you guys an example of what this will look like on a graph. I can't show any much, but I can show you guys a snippet of a graph. This is what it would look like, because this is now on my dashboard. So you would have a little to no ad revenue, little revenue from subs, and then all of a sudden it would jump like this. And that to us, like $15 is not a lot, but for them, it's like, oh my God, I finally did it, right?